You're crashing out.
Does it say that they're fire resistant? This, it might be able to do it. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Godspeed ZRZ. Now today I've got something so far left field, but I think it's something that a lot of you want to see. Today we're gonna do a little review on some new merchandise from WhistlinDiesel. So just to give you guys a little bit of understanding of what this is a sweatshirt. He started doing a limited release on merch, just like his content now, but he only made 2,500 of these hoodies. He claims that it's the world's toughest, the last hoodie you'll ever need. So today I'd like to show you guys if that's actually true. And where there were only 2,500 of them, I did a little bit of quick math, and if there's only 2,500 and just based off of YouTube subscribers, like 3.84 million, that means less than 1% actually was able to get this stuff, and it's actually 0.065%. Now that's just based off of YouTube subscribers alone. So this stuff is actually pretty limited. He only sold it for like maybe 72 hours, 48 hours, something like that. I don't really remember. And they were pretty expensive too, so I guess he didn't have to sell as many this time to get away with it. But I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we've got. So just getting started, guys. Obviously, it is a pretty nice box, pretty good quality. You can actually see there. I have already opened this one, and it's got this little pull tab. And whenever you pull it, you've got this. Comes in this bag. It actually looks cool. It presents itself really well. Got a little sticker. And they've got like official tags on them too. It's like a weathered tag. Official merchandise. And there it is. So for the hoodie itself, like the actual material it's made out of is pretty thick. I mean, it's a lot better quality actually than what I thought it would be. You can see the zippers on the side here, I guess to give you a little bit of extra room. I'm not a clothing expert or anything, so don't expect that from me, but you do have double layered cuffs, which is nice. Double layer at the bottom too, and it seems like a pretty durable material for, you know, at least a sweatshirt. For the back of it, this is actually a really cool part. The back of it, like, Monster Max looks wicked on that. I'll give it that. And if you guys didn't see, whenever he released this merchandise, he actually released a new website, and I was actually able to help him do a little bit of editing on it. So I have to show you that too. I think it's supposed to say t-shirt, but that is pretty funny. That's too funny. Which obviously, putting this website together, it is a pretty impressive website. Everything's laid out really well. It's really easy to navigate. Let's see, SHIRT. All right, I hope you like that. Boom. And I think this could be the best update yet. Let's see. I never know what to get, either a medium or a large. This one looks like it's gonna be pretty big, but they're made to be a little bit bigger, so we'll see. And apparently with this material, it's not gonna shrink any at all, supposedly. But we'll definitely run it through the washer probably 10 times and see what happens, see if it discolors any, see if it shrinks a little bit, and then we'll get to more of a real world test. But for the fit itself, like I said, this one's a large, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty big. It's kind of big, but the way that it falls on you does make it feel a little bit smaller. And you guys can see here a little bit better the rest of the details on it. It's definitely stickered up, or whatever you want to call it. And then they have the scan tab, that way you just tap your phone. I think it uses Verify, the app, you'll have to download it, but whenever you tap your phone to that, it'll pop up this. And then you can see each one is written in what number it is as well, which is pretty cool. This one's 339 out of 2,500. And then for the back, and the arms on these are longer, so they do pull over quite a bit. And one of the biggest things he was raving about was that how you can wear a hat with the hood, and the hood is very big. It's a very big hood. It's big. But just in terms of like initial quality at first, it feels really good. It lays well. Even though it's a little bit bigger than what I think I would have preferred, it definitely fits good once you put it on. But like I said, guys, I really don't know anything about clothing. But for now, let's go wash it and see what happens. And we're back again after a few washes, and I swear it actually feels like it's a little bit smaller. I think it actually did. I could not do that before, but I'm pretty sure it did. No, I'm just kidding. So this one is a different one. You can see, I guess this one's 235 out of 2,500. I got a medium too because I knew the large wasn't probably going to be the right one. He was wearing a large. I think he's really short in real life and still wore a large. He doesn't seem thick or anything, so I just figured that one looked so big on him, I would want the medium, and I definitely think that was a good choice. For the material, like, it feels really heavy, and I don't think it breathes at all, so it probably will be really good for the winter. As for now, the time of the year we're in, it's pretty much useless. This shirt here is actually a medium as well. It fit really, really well. I will say right off the bat, the quality of this shirt is a lot better than any other shirt that I've bought from like a YouTuber, I guess, you know. But that's, I don't really know how you compare that to everybody else. It is a cool shirt though. It's got the little scan tab too, and you scan it, it does the exact same thing. First thing you can definitely tell is just the hood size or the neck size difference. You definitely squeeze your head into normal shirts. And this is a medium that rides quite a bit higher than what his does, and the arms are quite a bit shorter too. And you can see the hood is for your head. No motorcycle helmets on this. To base the shirt off of, you know, just another medium-sized shirt, we've got the Street Speed 717, the TRX blueprint, which is a pretty cool shirt. They put a lot into it. It's got a bunch of stuff on the bottom written into, a bunch of cool stuff that everybody likes. So it's a neat shirt, but I'll put it on to give you a size reference. This one comes down right here about midway to the pocket. So for the actual fit of the Street Speed 717 shirts, I always feel like they fit me a little bit better. It's like they're a little tighter on the shoulders, and it seems like they're more tapered here. But this goes down just a hair farther right here as well, which I always like. But the Street Speed 717 shirts are a lot thinner. I'm sure you can see. Completely different material, but quite a bit thinner. Breathes a lot better, that's for sure. Compared to the WhistlinDiesel, the last t-shirt you'll ever need, it probably is the last t-shirt. It's really thick. I mean, compared to this, it's probably 3 times as thick. I don't know if that means it's more durable or not. I know nothing about clothes, but this shirt is nice, and it seems to be even better than what, you know, the average competition is. But the price for these was, I think, quite a bit higher than this. I think this was $35, and this is like $40 or $50. I'm sure if you're just watching this because you're a WhistlinDiesel fan, you're probably wondering where is the pointless clip in the middle that just makes you think, why am I still watching this? But I'm not going to do that to you guys. What I will do is I'll give you guys a little bit of a taste of, I guess, what you're used to. And we'll see how this holds up. I should probably put in a sound warning. little side note for you guys. I just ordered some 38 1550s and 20 by 12 -44s for this, and I'm gonna try to leave it on stock suspension. But do you think it'll fit? Drop it down in the comments if you think it'll fit. If not, I guess we'll have to put something over here. Now for a little bit of real world durability. On the back side there is an American flag, so I had to turn it around to this side, that way, you know, doesn't make me feel bad about it. And it seems to be holding up pretty well. We've already got a couple little holes in it up here and right there. We had one hit right dead center, and it didn't even go all the way through on that. So after test one, we've got a few holes, but not any major damage. Definitely still wearable. Now, I'm sure with the price point he had these listed for, his main demographic, he was at least trying to get these to, was maybe the mid-20s, mid-30s working man. You could be in construction, similar to what he was. And if you are, you're gonna be around some rebar. So, we should see if it's rebar proof. Nothing. It'll do great if you only get hit with that end. And if you get hit with the sharp end, not so much. Just a little bit, not a big hole. Now, this may be getting a bit out of hand, but I'm just curious, and we're doing this in the name of science, so whoa, it actually did not even cut it. Still not really any cut. After all that, all it is, it's just a little mark right here. Definitely still wearable. Let's see what just a normal pocket knife could do. Just a small light stroke. Nothing. And I mean, that's probably at least like 5 pounds of pressure. I promise this is not dull. Let's see if we can get any of this. Okay, serrated blade, obviously, but that's really not any damage at all. It's pretty impressive. All right, now a stab will do it. One stab will do it. All the way through. Now I think I have an idea for something that can really do some damage. Now this, it might be able to do it, but I don't know. It is the world's toughest sweatshirt after all. It'll all depend on the round. All right, that might do it. Nah, I'm just kidding, the old 10mm. We might not have much of a sweatshirt left if we hit it with that. Now, one thing I've been pretty curious about is if anyone was gonna make a sweatshirt flame resistant, it'd be WhistlinDiesel. So, I think this would be a good test. And who knows, it could be. All right, a few seconds, it doesn't catch. Still not caught. What? Let's try another spot. Maybe the arms are flame resistant, but not the bottom. All right, that, I was not expecting that. Let's try if we just lay it on top of it. I think it would literally just put the flame out. That doesn't make any sense. I hope you guys can see that flame. Like, that is crazy. It will not catch. Does it say that they're fire resistant? That is crazy. So guys, I'm gonna be honest, I really can't even lie. Like, this thing is tough. This is really tough. I mean, you see what happens whenever you try to burn it. Let's see. Like, it literally won't catch on fire. That's the craziest thing. I was not expecting that. Now, whenever you stab it with a pocket knife, yes, it'll go through. Whenever you hit it with a machete though, I mean, you can see those lines. It's really not that bad. We've got, I don't think, any tears on the actual WhistlinDiesel sign. Obviously got a few extra holes from throwing some extra stuff, and I guess it'll still scan too. It's pretty cool. So guys, for my overall opinion on the extremely limited merchandise that he started putting out, it's pretty durable. It may not be the world's toughest, but if any sweatshirt can say that it is, this one honestly can get away with it. I was extremely impressed with, you know, the initial quality, the fit, the finish, just the amount of time that you can tell was put into this. I mean, even down to the simple details of having this in there instead of having a sticker to bother you, you know? Just the little stuff. Pretty well thought out, pretty well put together. And I can honestly say that I'll probably buy the summer merch when it comes out in the winter. So I'm definitely gonna throw some more exciting stuff out there. This week, just keep an eye open. I am gonna throw some extra stuff out there, finishing up a few extra things on some of these cars. And I'm still gonna keep you guys filled in the Rubicon 392. I've got the wheels and tires on the way. I don't know what day they'll be here, but I actually ordered them from Custom Wheel Offsets. And I wanna remind everybody too, even though I'm not putting the lift kit on this Rubicon 392 yet, my Skyjacker discount code is still active. I actually had a guy today, he ended up getting a $8,000 lift kit for, it was a 2019 2500 Power Stroke, and ended up saving right at $500 just by using the code. So if you guys want to, I'll drop it down below. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop down your comments, let me know what you guys think, what you wanna see next. And until next time, just take it easy. It actually seems like a really nice packaging so far. You can see the design on the back there. For the actual tag itself,